How about now? Can everybody hear me? And now, thank you guys for being patient. I appreciate that very, very much. Um, sorry, wouldn't be a very good dramatic reading if I uh can't be heard. Wow. Wow. All right. Thank you guys all for being here. Before we get started, let's hear a word from our sponsor. Okay? Hold on.
And Kai, when you're on Jen Lou's channel, what do you do with the like button?
Smash, smash, smash! Yeah.
All right, let's see who we got in here. Wow. Hello, Nadine. Oh, I gotta scroll way up here. Wow. Hi, Grateful Mama, Yorkie, Allie, Tiffany, Pointer Lover, Crime Curious, Maria, Mo, Vanessa, Ava, Adrian. Wow, good. Hi, Nadine. Hello, Amelia Sparkles, Elizabeth, Thor. So good to see you. Spicy Sugar. Hi. Welcome in, Christy Dolls. Hello, Big Crumbs, Adrian, Mama Stone, Pamela. Wow, Deb. Hey, welcome in. I can't keep reading these names. Hi, Jeanette. Hey, Midwest Mima. Hey, Angela. Cement Shoes, Yorkie. I think I am saying everybody. Melmac, I don't want to miss anybody, but if I miss you, it's not intentional. C Star D, Mel, whatever. Child of God. Alice is running around on the bed. Kate, Candy Cane, welcome. I'm a little bit discombobulated. Alice, you're already way too spiced, ma'am. Y'all have got to, I wish y'all could see her. Her eyes are huge and she's out of control. Whew. Hi, Ruby Joy. Okay. So let's hold on a minute. Let me just look at something really quick. Alice, you need to stop. She's out of control, you guys. All right. So anyway, y'all, she's all spiced up. Just completely. Eyes all huge, ears back, running amok. Oh my God. Calm down, Alice. You're way too spiced for a Wednesday. It's not even time for Vanderpump Rules yet, lady. Calm down. All right. So I had read some of these letters before, and oh boy. Hold on. I had read some of these letters and before to you guys. Well, the newest letters, I read one of the letters before and oh my God, she's gonna hold on, you guys. She's out of control. She's on the dresser. She's gonna knock over this glass. Hold on a second. No, Alice is a cat and she's out of control. I have these decorative like glasses thingies that my mom gave me a real long time ago, and they sit on top of the high boy, and she jumped up there, and she's just all spiced up, and I just was afraid she was gonna knock him down. So yeah, she's out of control. I'm sorry, you guys. It's very unprofessional. Anyway, she's extra naughty. Let me just give you guys a preview of the type of spice that we're working with here. Okay. This is a picture of Alice on my avatar. This is her sitting on my chest. This is how she looks at people. Okay. So, this is who this is what we are. This is just out of control, and this is what I have to deal with. This is my supervisor, okay? All right, so let me put it back. Anyway, so and I have been reading these letters before, and I read you guys her most recent letter, which was written in April, right? But she didn't, it wasn't copied correctly. And so there were pages missing. Well, let me just say this Sarah Boone, big mad. And so she wrote the judge again. And this time, and she left instructions, okay? And now she has um recently written the judge and her attorney again. And so anyway, she's mad. Huge, huge mad, okay? So she writes the judge back, and this time she gives instructions. And so now I have all of the pages of the first of because I'm going to read two letters tonight of I have all the pages of the first letter that she wrote that didn't get scanned in correctly, including the instructions. And then I have her newest letter, which was written in May. And Sarah's mad. And I have to say, you guys, all right, she is off the chain, and I'm not going to lie. And she is a little crazy. Okay. But she might actually have some points here. Her attorney has been less than communicative with her. He's not communicating with her. Um, she's set to go to trial July. I wrote it in the description, 24th, I think it is. And I mean, the fact of the matter is she's freaking out. So, oh, she brought her underline game to these letters. Yes. And, it is it is unnerving to me to see, um, that sh she's kept an accurate record, bless her heart, of how many visits she's had from her attorney, how many times she's tried to call her attorney, and he really doesn't communicate with her, and I know we went over the last time she made her appearance in court. And as you can see from that appearance, it didn't even seem like he even addressed her. And I actually feel bad about that. I feel bad for her because this is why I feel bad. Let me say this. Everyone deserves a fair trial. Everyone deserves to be represented properly. And this attorney, he's tried to get off the case, and he doesn't want to be her attorney anymore, and you can tell. So yeah, it's bad, and it is what it is. So I'm gonna share my screen. Please hold so that you guys can see it too. Uh, all right. Um, this one. Yeah. All right. Now I have to say, you guys, in all fairness, Sarah Boone does have very lovely handwriting. All right, now I'm going to add it to the stream. Once I start reading, you guys, I'm not going to be able to see your let me see this. Hold on a sec. I'm not going to be able to see chat because I have to go to the screen to see it. I can't read it from here. It's too much. All right, so I'm going to put it like this. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's get this party started, this dramatic reading. Okay, let me wet my whistle also, as she's very verbose, she's very wordy, so it's probably going to be very make me parched. So please hold. Okay. All right. All right, are we ready? Okay. Also, I have if he's not visited with her and he's not communicating with her, I kind of feel like she's not been like the person that needs to come testify for her or whatever, the battered wife person expert that they're trying to get. Um, yeah. Okay. Let me see how I can make this a little bit bigger. All right. As you can see, page 1, 4623. To whom it may concern. The enclosed letter I sent 32223 was scanned incorrectly on the clerk's website, only the first and third page. So I am resending with nothing on the backs to avoid confusion and were missed previously. I also received a copy of my copied letter today with only the same 2 pages included. Are my letters even being read? I wrote 4, but only 2 were copied, uploaded, and mailed. Clerical error? An update. While already contacting you, we've got an error over here. Arrow over here. Mr. Bankowitz has not met with me personally, face to face, ongoing now 2 months, 8 more weeks. The 2 phone numbers given still do not work, or his office phone answered when someone tried on the outside. Asterisks. Judge Wooten, can you please have Mr. Berkowitz fix the phone problem? He asks me for information, some critical and time sensitive, which I complete expeditiously for him, but then have no way to relay successfully, in turn hindering progress and creating even more to discuss in a 15-minute video visit when he does actually schedule and at work. Even PDs answer their calls, and I have yet to be able to speak to my court-appointed attorney on 2 phone numbers for 9 months. July 11th, 2023 is my 1-year mark, another milestone while here. With Mr. Bankowitz as my attorney, it is also my next PTC. Will I be able to attend and be included as I was previously at the last? Thank you. Please also include me in the status hearing you mentioned to the court during the last conference, which is supposed to happen sometime prior to the next PTC in July. I am still waiting patiently and respectfully. 6,480 hours later, with Mr. Bankowitz as my attorney, waiting for him to contact me and hoping just one of his phone numbers will finally work so we can pick up speed to provide significant progress in the upcoming meeting. Thank you for reading my entire letter and uploading correctly for all the world to read, also critique and judge wrongly and incorrectly as usual. Ignorance is bliss. I wonder what platform of popularity I will be featured on next, and how much wasted time, effort, and thought will be put into mutating and grossly exaggerating my case information racketeered to the World Wide Web. SMH. Run with it. I wonder too if I have a panel of letter readers dedicated to all the ones I've written. Enjoy. There's more to come. Shout out to my supporters. Everyone is waiting. Not on me. Hopeful no matter what, Sarah Boone. Okay, that was the instructions. Here's the letter. This one is from 3/22/23. Mr. Bankowitz, this is my 3rd letter trying to reach you over another almost 6 weeks period now. The same 2 phone numbers you've given me still do not work. The one number, your personal cell, goes to voicemail directly and doesn't even ring. I've had this number since you personally gave me back in July 2022 upon your appointment as my attorney by the court. Not working still, 8 months later. The other number rings and rings and rings and rings until it automatically disconnects me. Not working either. This also is the number you continuously tell me it just needs to be activated. Please activate. I even, in my desperation to speak with you, had an outside caller try to reach you on my behalf who tried calling your office 3 times over the last almost 3 weeks, leaving a voicemail each time with no reply. We're both hoping you were able to reply to her email she sent today as another form of trying to communicate with you. I've exhausted my resources and what the heck? Am again just sitting here waiting for you to contact me in whatever way you are able as soon as possible. Please. Time sensitive matters are hard, as I have made you aware of previously, verbally, and in my letters. I know you have attempted to schedule the minimum 15-minute video calls to within the last week, the first having technical difficulties and canceled. Then the second was a no show. What it seems to be is every time on your end, whatever the disconnect is, I am extremely frustrated and worried not being able to communicate with you, even just sometimes, especially when there are very important, pressing discussions needing to be had already, but have not from no means but have not from no means of successful communication. Mr. Bankowitz, why do the phone numbers 2 still not work? You've given me over 8 months ago and you keep telling me to call. Neither work and have yet to be answered. Why are you not responding to any of my letters? 3 so far this year. Why are you unable to correctly set up a video call if you are even on the call? Please know, even though I am temporarily an inmate and incarcerated, I do have a schedule with classes, dorm dorm trustee duties, and medical appointments which I have to be excused from for nothing. Please fix the connection problem. Remember too, please, I am just back to starting. I am just back to the starting line, barely, with you as my attorney, and I have yet to be able to even speak to you on the phone. I am genuinely concerned with the numerous, I don't know what this is, promises you have made and even suggested yourself that will or can be done, but they do not yet. I need your help, and you have graciously offered to, but when? Please. My pretrial conference, I found out, is now on 3/31/23, which you said previously, for whatever reason, I am unable to attend any of these conferences. How am I supposed to know what's going on and what you are responding and what is being discussed between all other parties except me, the main component in my case, especially if we, in a still unestablished attorney client relationship, are not in regular or proper communication with each other or one another? My bad. Oh gosh, this is in all caps. Why can I not be in attendance and participate in my PTC? How else am I to be kept updated in real time and actual minutes during the conference if not there myself? I have no way of knowing anything if not updated by you, my attorney, and I do not have a computer to use or view myself. Help me understand, please. How can court TV, different news channels, and even professional YouTubers attend my PTC and I cannot? How? I'm sure one of the other parties can help me with updates since they all will be in attendance for me also. Should you be unable to provide why I cannot be included in my PTC for my case, I'm sure also everything from the conference collected from everyone else will be vomited all over the internet, just like everything else has been, non permissively. And can I add even more, and can add, excuse me, even more dysfunction and ignorance to my prejudgment already made by the world in the great court of public opinion? I would like to be a part of all of this, seeing as it all pertains to me. Please, it is my right. So many questions, concerns, piling and piling up from not being able to remedy or complete from no communication. Please change answers, fix, or present. Please. Everything you have given me to complete has been done on top of everything else I am dealing with, keeping at bay and really trying to figure out by myself, since you aren't able to, even just by answering the phone once. I don't know what else to say that has not already many times. I am still here, still waiting, still hoping 3 years later and counting with you, Mr. Bankowitz, 8 months and counting, ready whenever you are, trying my best always and thanking you in advance. Sincerely, Sarah Boone. All right, that's the first one. Whew. How are we feeling? How's it going, you guys? What did you think? She's mad. She's mad, you guys. She's really, really mad. Um, it's difficult for her because hold on a second. It's difficult. I mean, he doesn't talk to her, and I don't know why he would hold on a second. Sorry, you guys. All right. Anyway, I feel bad. He should be talking to her. I mean, maybe not as often as she wants, um, but there does seem to be a disconnect there. Um, and yeah, they were not observed. You're correct, Ava. George's rights were not observed. So, I mean, there is that. However, she, unfortunately, that's kind of how it goes. Okay. So now we're on to the second letter. Please hold. Oh, she's got a hearing coming up. Hold on a second. It's tomorrow. Hold on. Let me peep this. Huh. She's got a hearing tomorrow. All right, I'll look that up. All right, here we go. This one's 8 pages. All right. Let me present. Let me add it to the stream. All right. All right, Harry, we're ready. Wait, let me check. Let me just make sure everything is going fine in the chat. Yes, she's got a lot of time. She does have a lot of time. I wish she would be more specific. Maybe she isn't because they do get put up on the court docket or whatever. So, I don't know what her deal is, why she can't say what the why what it is that she so urgently needs to speak to him about. But anyway, here we go. Are we ready? All right. Now, y'all, she's done this one is a this is a doozy. I'm gonna try. Let me say about my persnickety voice. All right, here we go. Perspective. Merriam-Webster's dictionary. I wonder how many people are going to actually look up the definition to see if it's the same. I wonder also how many website hits the word perspective will get. Definition 1: the science of painting or drawing so that objects represented have apparent depth and distance. 2. The aspect in which a subject or its parts are mentally viewed, a view of things as objects or events in their true relationship or relative importance. Please review so everyone has a clearer, better understanding of my continued concerns, hindrances, questions, and frustrations with the justice system and the solid, absolute remissness of my case and the due process of I am and have been waiting very patiently and maintaining what I can since no one else has or will, it seems. And I feel at this point, 6 attorneys later, 39 months, almost 3.5 years, which I will, what does that say? Make, and not by choice. I need to make all aware of my immense struggle with the extreme mismanagement of my case to date. Let's look at the bigger picture or perspective to get a better view of what I've had more than enough time to see and realize. I'm hoping by doing so, eyes can finally be opened and very overdue, longed for progress and finalization can be had. Mass of ignorance, manipulation, slander, and advantageous gain must stop. My truth needs to be heard, and it is my right. Do not give me rights expecting me not to fully utilize them. I voted for the president and the governor while here in jail, and stop violating what I've been trying to utilize or lessen the value of my capabilities and opportunities. I am not apologetic in any way for being an observant, hardworking, above average, non stereotypical inmate. I can only imagine sadly how others not as outspoken as myself have been and are being mistreated, overlooked, and dehumanized. Get it together. Judge Wayne C. Wooten. 1. At what point do you evaluate and intercede in a case to make sure there is proper advancement, regular communication between the attorney and client, ethical treatment, or client is being upheld? Oh, hold on a second. I'm going to cough. Sorry about that, you guys. Whew, I got a little choked up at this run on sentence. Okay. Ethical treatment of client is being upheld, time frames are being met, etc. Clearly, you know of and have known of the prolongation of my difficulties from your comments regarding my letters, but with no intervention from you to change anything for a better, less problematic process. You've told me in the past when I've tried to voice my legitimate concerns to you in the courtroom 5 times total in 3.3 years, and in my letters to, quote, save it for my next attorney, if told anything at all. Do tell, Your Honor, which attorney? I'm on my sixth, whom I've not seen in person for over another 3-month period. 12 weeks, 89 days, and counting. Frank J. Bankowitz has been appointed as my attorney by the court to represent me in my case and has been for 10 months and counting. Total approximate hours of representation 7,200. Total times attorney met with client Sarah Boone 6. Phone numbers given to client by attorney 2. Phone calls answered from client by attorney 0. Outside sources calling attorney on behalf of client 3. Phone calls, emails, voicemails answered by attorney 0. Letters client sent to attorney trying to communicate 7. Letters defendant client sent to judge trying to communicate uh communicate animate attorney in unsuccessfulness 5. I have no idea what that word is. 15-minute phone call visits between attorney and client 3. Attended court dates scheduled 2. One was an attempted withdrawal, the other an allowance to finally be included in my PTC, which was the same information carried over from all the others. Now what? 2. Why are you enabling my constitutional rights to be continuously, excuse me, Sarah, let me get your word correctly. Continuously violated? History lesson for everyone. First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, well, Sixth Amendment, Eighth Amendment, 14th Amendment, 3. Why am I being judged for my legitimate letters I write in order to know the status of my case or attorney and how much longer before something substantial occurs in the progress 3.3 years later? Other than the inappropriate prejudgments being made due to the excessive amount of my case information online, bigger and meaner fabrications of my case, sensitive details in which I have not seen, and even greater mind numbing one sided ignorance. If I didn't write my letters, would you or anyone be aware of all my rightful concerns still and ongoing? It's a perpetual question mark over a defendant's head. The norm during a case due to inactivity, no communication, no help or intervention or answer being given by anyone in the justice system. Honestly, what has been done about or with any of my letters, other than being scanned, uploaded incorrectly, I made sure to correct so everyone is up to speed on my case status. Unfortunately, it is all I have to report at this time. 4. Why are you allowing numerous case safety and protection elements to be breached, violated, and manipulated? Why has a gag order never been implemented? My case has turned into an unnecessary witch hunt from the innumerable violations of my case details being leaked and racketeered illegally in exchange for website hits, viewer ratings, etc., in exchange for Dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign. What is your cut, Your Honor? You choose who knows what, where, and how in your courtroom. When did court, when did court minutes become live, Sarah? Like about 1995 with the OJ trial. There was one before that too, but we'll just start there. Are you the one who authorizes the upload to the internet? It's all about how much rather than how did it happen. No matter the destruction caused in the meantime and is irreparable. It's not even about the suitcase anymore. My case is now a global event with the video receiving over 3 million hits, depending on the website, in turn making me realize that's over 3 million less unprejudiced, unbiased, non discriminatory, fair jurors I will have access to on my case. How's that going to work? Now what? 5. Factoring important private details should not be made ready and available for the world to know about before I, the defendant, does. Correct? This is wrong, unconstitutional, unfair, and not how the justice system is supposed to work for anyone. I'm tired of having motives attributed to me that are unreal, assumed, and inappropriate. This is not legal. 6. This is what a trial is for, correct? 7. At this point, what can even be rightfully suppressed in my case? Once you ring the bell, it cannot be unrung. It's already been heard and seen. I don't even know where the bell is or who is ringing it. 8. When do I, the main component in my case, actually get to know, see, hear everything everyone else already has? When am I going to be included also? 9. When is the next status hearing you stated would happen before my PTC 7/11/23, my attorney's 1-year mark? Am I included? 10. What else can I do to ensure the productivity, communication, incorruptibility, appropriation, and intellectualism of my case? It is my right to know so I can begin or continue for true progress of any kind to finally be succeeded. Attorney Frank J. Bankowitz. 1. Where are you? Our last in person was February 15th, 2023, 3 months. 2. When is our next meeting? Remember, please, there are still time sensitive matters pressing. FYI, in the 10 months of your representation, here are the 6 meeting dates which have occurred so you can see prospectively the massive time gaps in between while I have been sitting eagerly waiting, wondering. July 14th, August 2nd, August 22nd. This is in 2022. None in September, none in October, none in November, none in December. 2023. January 20th, February 3rd, February 15th. None in March, none in April, and none in May to date. 3. Why aren't you fixing either of the 2 phone numbers you gave me upon your appointment back in July 11th, 2022? Every time I ask you about it, it's a different excuse. Much progress can be had in a very expeditious manner if completed. Why has it not almost a year later? Why do you keep telling me to call when you know they don't work? As I said before, public defenders answer their calls and reply to mail. Why are you unable or unwilling? See the difference it will make? 4. Our agreement, made from one of my letters I wrote earlier this year after not hearing from you in a solid 5 months prior, was to connect every 2 weeks with or without any significant progress. Why have you not been upholding this agreement, even in a 15-minute video visit? Remember, a phone call is another option and not as difficult technologically. A working number is needed, just one. 5. What are your anticipated dates of completion for anything already discussed and will eventually, when you do actually show up for an in-person scheduled meeting, there are 1,000 little fires needing to put out. You're holding the fire hose. Please see this from my perspective, the botched, eye rolling experience I'm going through still, and how I believe anyone would act or do if in my slides doing the same. What would you do? Do not fault me in trying to make the best, most successful outcome possible for myself in every aspect in the convoluted predicament I am in. Hold on. I got to take a drink. Sarah's too much. All right. All right, here we go. Excuse me. Do not fault me in trying to make the best, most successful outcome possible for myself in every aspect in the convoluted predicament I am in and have been in for the last 3.3 years. I would rather be called a narcissist, pain in the ass, arrogant, strange, or whatever else anyone wants to waste their time to think of. Just don't call me a murderer, which I am not. No one knows me except for the ludicrous insanity that's been made up, mocked, edited, and spewed all over the internet. It's not me. I'm hoping and praying my highly anticipated day will come, whenever that will be. It's God's timing. I continue to wait smiling. At least everyone will know I'm not sitting around eating bonbons watching soap operas. Application is the product of the lesson. Give me my chance appropriately. Hold on a second. Sorry, you guys. I got like a catch in my throat. All right, here we go. It's God's timing. I continue to wait smiling. At least everyone will know I'm not sitting around eating bonbons watching soap operas. Application is the product of the lesson. Give me my chance appropriately, correctly, and fairly in court. Unfortunately, my perspective of our justice system is incredibly dim and dull. I hope my very overdue blinding light has shone brightly for all to see a glimpse of how it really works, and being a system we all have to work together to function in unison. Please help see the difference I'm trying to be and make. Waiting and wondering, keeping it real. Now what? Sarah Boone. Wow. Oh, Sarah, Sarah, Sarah. She big mad, y'all. Big, big mad. Well, please tell me that I didn't read that without sound. Y'all can hear me, can't you? Please tell me y'all heard all that. Oh, she is so verbose. I'm sure that they make bonbons, but they don't be giving that to her in the clink. I mean, I'm pretty sure she can have, like, honey buns and Ho-Hos, maybe a Twinkie, a cupcake, or a ding dong, but my favorite was keeping it real. Bruh, she's mad. She is mad. Woo! So, she's got a trial set for tomorrow and, or a hearing set for tomorrow. I'm curious about what that is about. Um, yeah. I don't think she's no, I don't think, that she is, another Daryl Brooks, but I will say that she, she's frustrated, and she wants to get up there and, oh, thank you. Stuffed banana, I hope so. I like to oh, boy. She's a mess. I stash Skittles. I mean, I think all the hearing is gonna it's probably just a status update. Look, this is this Sarah, it's her attorney that's holding this up. The prosecution is ready to go. They've been ready to go. The problem is that Bankowitz says that they cannot get an expert to evaluate and testify for Sarah. She's trying to use the battered spouse defense, and they cannot get one in. They cannot get one to accept the state pay, which is 10 grand. Okay. Um, I feel like the truth of the matter really is that there isn't anybody that wants to attach themselves to to e- evaluating and testifying, you know, to the battered spouse syndrome, because I don't think that they think that she qualifies for it. And I think that the truth is writing to the judge is not going to help her, because all the judge is gonna do is forward it to Mr. Bankowitz and his clerk, and have it uploaded to the docket. Who she needs to be writing to is the public defender's office and the state bar. That's who she should be writing to, and let them know, "Look, um, with the thing of it is, Dreamscape, the law he took an oath, okay, as an attorney, and he's supposed to provide her a defense. And, he's at the 11th hour, he tried to get off of this case. He wanted to be let go. He said that his family, I was thinking Dynamite, maybe Dr. Lewis. Um, I just think that um yeah, he doesn't he should be communicating more with her, and I can tell you guys this right now. Um, I predict Miss Sarah Boone will be testifying for herself. I mean, if she's using the battered spouse defense, she has to, because the battered spouse defense is similar in many aspects, almost to self defense. And typically, when somebody's claiming self defense, and there were only two people in the room, and one of them is no longer living, the person who is living has to testify. So we'll see. Um, no, I can imagine how she is in person. I can absolutely imagine how she was uh, in person. So, but anyway, you guys, I just wanted to get on here and read that to you guys really quickly. Um, I'll probably go live tomorrow night and update you guys on her hearing, what happened, and all of that, and see where we are. And I got to get with Allie Erickson because we need to do some more Melanie Gibb. And yeah, so I'll update you guys with that. But I want to thank everybody for being here. And if you haven't done so already, give your girl a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed tonight's dramatic reading. Um, and will see you guys around on these YouTube streets. All right. Bye.